Some players play the game, some players change the game, and then there's Sae Itoshi, the prodigy who redefined Japanese football before he even touched the pitch in Blue Lock. A master of vision, precision, and ruthless execution. A player whose very presence forces teams to rewrite their tactics to rivals. He's a nightmare. To Japan, he might just be the missing piece to rewrite football history. Game changer? The Blue Lock project is on the verge of its most dangerous twist yet. The knockout stages are coming, and with them, the long-awaited arrival of Sae Itoshi, the genius playmaker with one goal: crush Spain's Bunny Iglesias. But before we even get there, Japan's squad list could be shaken by the mysterious Baratsuta, 3 surprise additions handpicked by Japan Football Association chairman Baratsuta himself. Today we're diving deep into what this means for Japan's U20 World Cup run, from the formation changes to Sae's role, to the knockout battle that could decide it all. Right now Japan is running with a 5-3-2 that's focused on balance and defensive stability. Back 3, Aiku, Ryu, Nico. Wingbacks, Chigiri and Hiyori. Speed plus creativity. Midfield, Ryo, Karasu, Bashira. Forwards, Isagi and Rin, the tactical brains. No Barou, no Shidou, and of course, no Sae. But there's a reason. Sae Itoshi's mission isn't just to win games, it's to face Spain head-on in the knockouts, specifically targeting their ace, Bunny Iglesias. In football terms, this is like Lionel Messi marking a date for the Champions League knockout stages. Everything is calculated for that showdown. So here's the real twist. The Baratsuta 3 isn't a tactical role or a field position. It's 3 extra players being added to the squad of 23, making it a total of 26. These aren't just any players, these are Chairman Baratsuta's personal picks, bypassing ego's control. Theories. The community is buzzing about these 3 possibly being 1. Nagi Seishiro. Pure elegance, impossible ball control. 2. Kira Ryosuke. The redemption story nobody saw coming. 3. Sae Itoshi. The knockout stage assassin. In real-world football, this is like when a federation insists on bringing marquee players into a tournament squad for political or marketing reasons. Sae won't start in the group stages. And that's the point. By the time he arrives, Japan will either be riding momentum or fighting for survival. His style? He's a tempo dictator, the kind of player who can turn a game in 5 touches. In football terms, as a number 10, he could feed perfectly timed balls into Shidou and Barou. As a deep-lying playmaker, think Andrea Pirlo, he could control the rhythm against high-press teams. Against Spain, he could operate as the anti-Iglesias, shutting down their star by dominating possession himself. And here's the scary part. Sae's European training means he's been exposed to Spain's style for years. He knows their patterns, he knows their weaknesses. He's coming prepared. Ego's Blue Lock philosophy is clear. If you're eliminated from the project, you're out. That's why even if Nagi or Kira are brought back by Baratsuta as part of the Baratsuta 3, Ego has zero intention of using them. Sae Itoshi, however, is the exception. He's not a Blue Lock reject. He's a global-level talent who chose his own path in Europe. Ego respects that skill and mentality enough to integrate him, but Sae himself has set the terms. That's not a coaching decision, it's Sae's mission. By holding himself back, he guarantees 1. He stays fresh for the high-intensity matches. 2. He avoids giving Spain any footage of him in the group stages. 3. He makes his entrance a psychological nuke, a sudden game-changing weapon dropped right when the stakes are highest. When Sae finally steps onto the pitch, Japan's entire style can transform instantly. Even without touching the rest of the lineup, his arrival adds A world-class passing engine. Someone who's trained for years against Spain's style. A leader who can dictate the pace and pull defenses apart with surgical precision. Think of it like Real Madrid holding Luka Modric out until the Champions League knockouts. When he finally arrives, every opponent has to rip up their scouting reports. And against Spain, Sae's duel with Bunny Iglesias won't just be a tactical clash, it'll be personal. And there's an emotional layer too. Theories suggest Bunny Iglesias was the reason Sae abandoned his dream of becoming the world's best striker, forcing him into a midfield role. Facing Spain could be more than just a match, it could be personal revenge. When Sae Itoshi finally joins Japan in the knockout stages, the question is, who makes way? Right now, Japan's attack is led by Isagi and Itoshi up front, with a midfield three of Karasu, Reo, and Bachira pulling the strings. In a 5-3-2, that midfield balance is crucial, but Sae's arrival changes the equation. Here are the most likely scenarios. 1. Reo benched for Sae. 2. Formation shift to 4-3-3 or 3-4-1-2. 3. Bachira moved wide or to the bench. No matter who he replaces, one thing's certain. His arrival means someone important will lose minutes. Beyond tactics, there's a deeper fire driving Sae Itoshi. The knockout clash against Spain isn't just a football match, it's Sae's shot at redemption and maybe revenge. If you're hyped to see how this plays out, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. The best is yet to come. Stay tuned.